Many times we meet people that have pain someplace from the shoulders on up, and it seems like it could be dental if it has to do with a tooth, but otherwise dentistry doesn't always come into people's minds, but it really should, because this the only way, if you think about your jaw, the only way you can get your teeth together is to have muscles actually contract and pull them together. And so those muscles are attached to your skull, and they're attached to your jaw. And so what we know is that a very simple test that somebody could do if they're having headaches, certain types of headaches, would be just to take your fingers and just put them wherever the headache is, and then put your teeth together and just squeeze. And if you feel some movement underneath your fingers, that movement is no different than if I were to take my hand and make a muscle of a bicep. I'm just contracting a muscle, I'm making a muscle move. And if you have pain in any of those areas that you can feel that, you should just know that dentistry can get rid of that. In 24 to 48 hours, we can get rid of that for you. A bigger type of pain that people sometimes have is called migraines, and every migraine has a trigger. That's a little bit more complicated. There's many different types of trigger. One of the triggers could be another type of pain, so you could have actually muscle pain here that's the trigger for an actual vascular pain, migraine pain, and that's something that a dentist could work with your physician to help rule that out. And then the third thing is we have compensatory pain. You know, for me, if I hurt my right foot, I'm going to start limping, so that means I've transferred the forces to another part of my body. So I could hurt my right foot and all of a sudden my left hip starts hurting. Not because it's connected to my right foot, but because I've changed the way I'm using that whole system. The body's just is always adapting to however it can to survive. And the same thing around in your mouth. You can have soreness in one set of muscles, and you've figured out that if I turn my head a little bit this way, that changes the muscle position and makes it feel a little bit better, but now I have pain in my shoulders. So the fact that you're having pain in and around the head and neck area, I always would consult with a dentist that's very familiar with the functions of those muscles and the interaction between those muscles and pain, and at least rule it out that it's not totally a dental problem, or a portion of it is a dental problem.